It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the New York Jets and the Miami Dolphins. Let the postseason begin. We're underway in this AFC Wildcard weekend contest. Here's a return from the 7. Making some progress here. And he's well across the 45, almost all the way to midfield before going out.
Special teams always play an important role in ball games, and it does right here from the jump. That's going to give the offense terrific field position for this opening drive.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Achane again. He scraped together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Hits his running back. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chain.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
New set of downs from the 37. They'll throw it here on 1st. Completed to his running back. Driving across the 15-yard line. And finally, they catch up to him at the 11. Gain of 26 yards there. And that is the Dolphins' 1st down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
From the red zone on 1st. Completed over the middle. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Tackled on the play by the rookie out of Ole Miss.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
2nd down carry for Achane. And he's in for the touchdown. The Dolphins take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Devon Achane with the touchdown. No doubt about it, Brock. They are trying to take him out of this game from the start. And pressure gets there, right side. It's blocked.
Well, that's going to take away a touch of that early momentum they built with the opening drive touchdown. And just as importantly here, blocking that extra point should give the offense a little boost as they come out for their first possession, looking to match touchdown for touchdown.
Returnable from the 2. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Ready? 19.
Putting the tight end in motion. Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. There's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. The defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and that'll bring up 4th and 3. And we talked about it earlier. Brought a losing streak into the building with him. That is not a good start towards breaking that streak as they go 3 and out.
No, you want to bust that narrative, and the best way to do that is to start fast, and, well, once again, they're not.
They'll run for it with Hall. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory.
It's a turnover.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
It's Sz4 on the inside give. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. He's dropping back to throw. Looking slant route, complete. And this is going to get him right up near that first down, but he's marked short after a gain of 7, 3rd down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. He has it on the QB sneak. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
Come on, Kate. Put me in. One play, one time. I may have retired back in 04, but I could pick up a couple inches on that sneak. Astounding that call did not turn into a 1st down. Come on, boys.
19 Tiger.
They're going to try to throw for it. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins making a 12-point game in the first. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, the courage of that wide receiver. The bad, just could not haul it in.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10.
Come on, come on. Hey, back to 6.
Back to throw. Finds the in route complete. And he's hit just before he can pick up that first. So 3rd and short coming up from the 33.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Go.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. The penalty makes this a 3rd and 6.
Let's go. 60 by 6. 60 by 6.
Throw here, 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going, and that incompletion won't help.
6 yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this.
60 Bobcat. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Motioning him from the slot right. They're going for this. He's got McBride complete. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. They stun this defense. They pick up 14 on 4th, and they pick up the first down, too.
Let's go now. Gotta be lying.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Hall. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Ready? Ready?
Back to throw. Connects with his back. Hall. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. We've reached the end of one in this opening round of the AFC playoffs. The scoreboard reads 13-0. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Dragon 60.
Putting a receiver in motion. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Get him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. Viking 18. Ready, ready.
Hall takes it straight ahead. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. Man, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
Pass all 80. Pass 11. Pass
Takes the second down snap. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Third and long for him here. Buys time, rolling right. He's going to run for it. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's fourth down.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
For the field goal. A 39-yard attempt.
Wildcard connects there. And that makes things a little closer. It's now a 10-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Return starts from the goal line.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll start the drive with Sz4. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First and 10 from the 43.
Here we go. Shot.
He'll look to throw. Locates Adonai Mitchell. He gets loose down the right side. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins make it a 16-point ball game. It's an Adonai Mitchell touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. He's stopped on the run back of the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go. 19. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 19 tight. 19 tight.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. That one missed the mark. And it's going to be second down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Pass the 60. Pass the 60. Come on. Come on.
One of the tight ends motioning left. They give on second to Hall. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Jets first down.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone could finally get to him.
19 Lions. Go.
Throwing now on first down. Called in left side. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And it's good for a New York first down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. Almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Here's first and 10 from the 47.
Let's go now.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Escapes the pocket. He slides down with enough to pick up that first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
You've set it downs for him from the 31.
Stephanie! Rocco 80! 18 Radley! 18 Radley!
He'll work against the blitz. Dumped off to his running back. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got second and 11.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Trap 60! Trap 60! Panther 11! Panther 11!
Back now, pressure coming. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So they're left facing third and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. Well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
On the set.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Ready? Cowboy 80! Ready?
To the air on third and long. Forced out to his right. So a difficult third down coming up on the other side, Brock, of this 2-minute warning. More from Hard Rock Stadium after this. Will Reichert now to try the field goal. He was money on his first field goal, Brock. His second coming a little inside of 50 yards. And it's off the upright, but still bounces off the crossbar and goes through. College-style points are just luck. They're going to take this one either way. And the gap closes to 14 points. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. First and 10. Here's Sz4 at the middle. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6. Now stick with Sz4. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
And the Dolphins, first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
There's a throw here on first down. Lasers this. He's got it deep downfield. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's an Adnan Mitchell touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Carlson now to add one more. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Dolphins stretch their lead to 21.
Dolphins 27, Jets 6. Daniel Carlson set to
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Chased out to his right. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Back to the air they go on 2nd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down. Motion the slot man right. Here he goes. 3rd and long. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Fair catch, but we can see both a flag and a punter on the ground. Let's see if this is a call for 5 or 15 yards. This drive should have been over, partner, but running into the punter gives him new life and this 1st down. Throwing off the play fake. Finds a man. Mason Taylor has it. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Jets 1st down.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
Got a lot behind this one. Downfield. Lays out for this one. Oh, what a catch! And he's got it. Had to lay out for it, but touchdown! The Jets chop some of the lead off before the half.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Now it's Wildcard on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jets get it back to a 14-point game.
27, Jets 13.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left.
19 tight, 18, 70 range.
Back to throw on 1st and 10. On the move, hit it right. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county. So first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it, right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what we could call a first mistake throwing the ball. And they still got the lead thanks to their earlier efforts.
This is going to be down to, it looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. Miami calls a timeout here. It's second.
That's good.
And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
Hawk 70. Cougar 19. 75. Cup 19. Top 60. 79 Bronco. Go.
Looking in the air here. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Another throw here on second down. Finds him on the crossing route. He can't escape a quick tackle after the catch. Tackles at the 20. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they could try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Ball on the left hash, 37 yards out. Carlson's kick is good. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
Daniel Carlson set to kick
With this
off.
kick, we're back underway. A spot in the divisional round on the line. Fields this one at the 3. Escapes a defender. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
Okay.
First down now, ball at the 33. Now put one of the tight ends in motion.
Cougar 19. Ready.
They start the half with a give to Hall. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
On the jump.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Start.
The tight end in motion
18
now.
Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
They're going play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. Fits it through the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Jets.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Ready. 18. 5 here. Ready.
He's going to throw it. He's rocked. That ball's free. And he's going to scoop up his own fumble, so the offense still in chase mode as they keep possession.
You know what? Everybody on the field is going to make mistakes. The key is to clean that up as quickly as he can. Ball carrier loses possession, but he doesn't panic and lose composure. Instead, well, he hops on the ball and he saves the day.
So following the fumble and the recovery, here comes 2nd and short.
Ready. Hawk 70. Hawk 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. Just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Let's go now. Bronco.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it's going to be 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The pitch is to Hall. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on 4th down, Brock. They're moving the chains.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
Panther 11, Panther 11, Kevin Pirates, Kevin Pirates.
They'll throw here on 1st. Finds a seam down the middle. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
19 Lions, down. Viking 18. Dragon 60. Ready.
Working inside the red zone. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
They've got a man in motion.
Go.
Throwing again on 2nd. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Ready up.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Ready. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready.
Throwing from the gun. And they will score. Touchdown, New York. The Jets cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jets cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. He fields it from the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. H-hand to the right. Cuts back toward the middle, and he's bottled up quickly after just a yard. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Connects on the crosser. He will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins make it a 16-point ball game.
Every touchdown's got its own story, but for me, Kate, that was all about courage. Courage of that receiver to run all the way across the field. Courage of the quarterback to know it's going to take a little extra time. That courage paid dividends for 6.
Carlson to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins take a 3-possession lead.
37, Jets 20. Daniel Carlson set to kickoff.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. He's going to field this at the 2. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
Over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Second and 3 now.
Come on. Hey. Let's go, 80. 19 tight.
They're going to try and throw it here. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
3 yards to go.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because the quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
They dropped their chance to get off the field. So let's see if this offense can make them pay. 3rd down. Throwing from the gun here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. The tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Sticking to the air here. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets shrinking the lead some in the 3rd.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
That one right down the middle. And the Jets cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Starting at the 10. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he's all the way up across the 40 before heading out of bounds.
At their own 42
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
To the left side, Sanders has it. He gets it forward a little to his 46. It was Andre Cisco who hauled him down there.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the 46.
Here's a handoff for A-Chain. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. Back to throw now. He has the first over the middle. And not a touchdown, but so close, within a yard now of that end zone.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Now, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
Achane takes it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's first and 10.
Cardinal, let's go.
They'll come out throwing. Left side into the hands of McBride. And this is brought to a stop at that, let's say the 34-yard line there.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
First and 10, looking to throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. Brought in inside the 20. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line.
That's another Jets first down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
One quarter to go, Brock, and we'll see who can earn the wild card win. It's Jets football, and they trail. Their playoffs hanging in the balance. They'll come up on first and 10.
Buffalo 18, 2. Panther Viking 18.
Now looking to throw. That one connects. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stuffed at the 2. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Steady! Steady!
Hall's going to try to smash his way in. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Jets get it back to within 2 possessions. Breece Hall with the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. Not much on that. Should have kept it in the end zone. Tackle's made at the 15-yard line.
Their own 15-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
At the shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up too.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Wait
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Set. Go.
Trying to throw this from the gun. It's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Couldn't make the hook up with Matthew Golden. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
It's now 3rd down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
They'll throw 3rd and long. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. So the Dolphins readying for the punt. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Fix the Eagles! Fix the Eagles!
Running back motions right. He'll work against the blitz. He's got a man left. And the Dolphins got it! They get a little extra on top of that fumble recovery as they take possession.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense and they're going to give you a shot at it, go punch that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
On the set.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
Ready. 72. 13. Dragon 6.
They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Set up. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
With H-Man here out of the gun. Now, this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Offense to the line, 2nd down.
65. 60. 19.
Back to throw. Finds his back, H-Man. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
12 yards on
Offense headed to the line, just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
70 Lion.
He gets it out left, and it's caught. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Here we go.
Trying to run it in, H-Man. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the 1st and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Gets it again. He's forced away from the goal line. It's a tackle for loss at the 3. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
Let's go.
He's in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Carlson now to add one more. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Dolphins take a 3-possession lead.
51, Jets 34. Daniel
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Ready.
First call here coming from the shotgun. They send a tight end in motion.
Ready.
First down, play action. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Give him 24 yards on that one. And it's good for a New York first down. Offense to the line fast.
Mustang 19. Buffalo 18.
They go play action on first down. And almost immediately, he just chucks it away. Not sure what he was thinking there, and unsurprisingly, yep, here comes that flag. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Third down from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And is tackled with the first down yardage. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, New York.
Throwing it again here. Taking a chance to the end zone. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Jets get it back to within 2 possessions.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, well, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Reichard on for the point after. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. And the Dolphins get on that football. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
H.N., a first down carry. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Cougar 19.
H.N. again. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Head to 60. Head to check smash. Check smash.
Second down carry for 18. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So third down now.
A gain of 1 brings up third down and 9.
Ready?
Here he goes, third and long. Flushed out of the pocket. He's on the in route. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
That's good.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
So it's fins up as the Dolphins take the win at home. And they were the top-ranked team in action in this wild card round, Brock. So this was always the expectation that they'd advance through to the divisional round. And next week, they're going to be right back here playing for a spot in that conference championship. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Dolphins, your winners, as we say so long from Miami.